Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and you are in part number 2 of the High Value Women series. This is a completely new series that I have started very recently on my channel, where we talk all about covering the high value woman, what she is, how she is like, what's her character like, what is her approach, what is her mindset. So if you want to know all about being the real high value woman, like a real high value woman, well then this series is for you, and this is part number 2. There will be more parts coming out, and you can already watch part number 1 on my channel, which I will link down below for you ladies. Today we are in part number 2, and today I want to talk more about the character. In the first part we talked mainly about the basics, the family values, the behavior, the overall characteristics, her essence, and today I wanted to talk about her character and her approach. So point number 1, well, a high value woman is someone who does not block her blessings, her health, her wealth, her abundance, whatever it is that she receives freely with ease and grace is what she accepts fully with open arms and an open heart chakra and an open mind, because she truly understands the value of appreciating what's coming your way, because only then you get more and more and more, right? You never self-sabotage what's coming your way with ease. Just the other day, I did a Q&A on my stories. Was it a Q&A? No, actually, I was live on my Instagram the other day. And there was a lady who said that I have a partner who wants to give me everything. But I told him that I want to be completely independent, so don't do much for me. Is that masculine? And I'm like, well, of course, duh. That's very, very masculine. Yes, you can have your part-time job or career, do whatever you want to do, but as a high-value woman, you don't really lead with that energy, the bossy, assertive, Miss Independent Syndrome energy. You don't do that. In fact, what you do as a smart woman, the real independent woman or the real high-value woman is the one who completely allows herself to depend on a person, to be provided and protected by. And meanwhile, she also, takes great pleasure in building up her own career if that's what she wants on the side also. If she wants to do a job, well, she's busy doing that also. If she's a creative person, which mostly I do recommend on my channels, to always have creative careers and creative hobbies, because you guys as females, in the long term, you will be more happy when you do things that are creative, because you as a female, when you're in touch with your creative side, you stay happy and younger for longer. So that's a little secret that high value women know. And every time you will meet a real true high value woman, you will see that they do depend on their man for everything. Yes, rents, bills, this, that. They do not worry about these small basic things. What they worry about is the family values, the family dynamics, the relationships, the connections, the friendships, the close-knit community that they build over time. That's what they're worrying about. And you may find that BS because you think in your little mind that, I have better things to think about. I have a whole job. I have my boss to worry about. I have an assignment. I have a deadline. I have work. I have presentations. You think those things are better to think about and deal with. Meanwhile, a real high-value woman doesn't bother about stuff like that. She leaves these things to her man. But she herself, well, if she wants to, she's busy having a creative hobby on the side that she can also make money with on the side. No big deal. Money always comes by easy. She always lives in abundance. And she knows very well that the value that she brings to the table, it has to be reciprocated. So she has to receive more, because the more she receives, the more she appreciates, the more and more comes, first of all. And also the more she receives, she knows exactly that her partner will eventually be blessed more. The more she receives from the partner will go out in the world and with his head high and make more and more and more, and eventually become more successful. And that is a secret. Most of the high value women always know that, well, do you know what? He better provide for me, because if he doesn't, he won't be blessed that much anyway. So the more he gives me, the more he will eventually make. So this is a secret high-value women really do know, because this is how the dynamics go. They love to admire their partner and respect their partner, and in return, they are taken care of, they're adored, and they're given the world. Meanwhile, you have other ladies who completely reject what their partner even wants to give them. Luckily, they may have like a really good protector and a provider on their side, but they self-sabotage their own blessings because they think, no, I'm not worth it. Because I'm not earning it myself means I'm not worth it. If I'm not earning it myself, that means I'm not worthy of it because I didn't earn it. If I didn't earn it myself, that means it can be taken away from me anytime. So let me not depend on anybody, because ever since I was a child, I was told to not depend on a man because men are unreliable, blah, 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 blah. This is what you have been taught. And that is why, as an adult, that inner child is still scared. The inner child still thinks, well, this is a nice man, he wants to give me everything, but wait a minute, mommy said that I should never depend, I should not even trust what he's saying because he must be lying. He's definitely lying. He will give it all to me today, promise me the world, but maybe within a month or within a year or so, he's gonna get tired of me and he's gonna stop. What am I gonna do then? I'll be spoiled to the point where I'll be addicted to him. And what if one day I want to leave him? How will I even leave him? I won't be able to because now he's spoiled me. Or you fear that one day he'll stop providing and then you'll be all by yourself, left alone with your children and half pregnant. That's what you fear. Why? Because that fear has been put in your mind when you were a child. And so that is why they say life is more about learning. Life is about unlearning the things that you were taught as a child, right? So if you're an adult watching this video right now, well, congratulations. First of all, you're on the right path and I hope you learned something. And if you are already there, then I hope this video resonates and it's a little reminder to, I think, confirm to you that you are on the right path. So congratulations to all of you guys watching this. And so the thing is, you need to be able to start unlearning the things that you were taught. Most of them is BS, right? Stop self-sabotaging your own happiness. When somebody gives you something freely, it's yours. The world is giving you something, it's for you. The universe is bringing you something, it's for you. Open up your arms, open up your heart, open up your mind and be a little childlike. Every time you will see a high value woman, she may look maybe assertive, maybe sometimes serious, because those ladies don't need to act extra humble in order to be loved by the whole damn room, because they don't want to be loved by every single person. They don't want to be loved by every Tom, Dick and Harry. High quality, high value women always walks with her chin up and always has boundaries and barriers, because she knows she doesn't want to entertain every random thing. She knows she doesn't want to attract every random person, every random life experience. She wants to only attract what's quality, right? If you're a quality person, you only want to attract other people who are also quality. You only want to attract other experiences that are also quality, and you want to attract everything that comes your way, which should be quality, right? And that's why you always have to have certain boundaries in place, a little wall in place, and you cannot entertain just every single Tina and Mina and Tom, Dick and Harry and the Uber girls and the Kareem boys, because that's not going to serve you. They're going to take away your energy and you're going to be left there alone, drained. That is why high value women do not entertain everything. And most of the time you see high value women and you say, oh, they're such a snob. Well, good for them. Guess what? It's always a filter. It's always a filter, and you're supposed to have a filter. Why? Because you're high quality women. But anyway, we talk all about that in my top 10% women frequency course, where you can sign up right now and start doing the work, because it includes a lot of inner work and frequency work, where you can start matching the frequency of everything that you desire in your life. Of course, you all want more abundance. Of course, you want to be the high quality woman that attracts the best partner and the best experiences, and you attract more money in your business at the same time. Also, of course, you all want that, because that's the basics for a high value woman. So if you want to learn all of that, this course is for you. You can enroll right now and start doing the work right now. I will link it for you guys in the description, but you can easily visit ladyesha.com if you're interested in booking coaching sessions with me, a phone call with me, or do this course. It's all there, ladyesha.com. And I highly suggest you ladies who are on your journey somewhere midway to advanced level, the top 10% frequency course is for you. I don't recommend Uber girls to do the top 10% frequency course, because it's going to trigger you a lot and you're going to hate me. And that's fine. I'm okay with you hating me, because I'll give you tough love. I'm not here to please anyone or amend my thought process to, please the ones that are not even on that level yet. You have to do the basics first and then get into this course. The ones who are more open to this information, This course is for them, and it's going to elevate you to the next stage. It's going to help you enter a new era of you being the high value woman. And it's very important that you do that with your whole heart, an open mind and an open heart, and take your pen and paper and start doing the work, because your life is about to change when you do this course. Point number 2 would be femininity is in her bones. That's the whole essence of a high value woman, right? She doesn't have to act feminine. She doesn't have to act a certain way. She just is. She just flows, right? She just exists the way she is. And that existence is very feminine. It's soft, right? And when we talk about being soft and feminine, don't get me wrong. I've talked about this in part number 1, where I've talked about how important it also is to be assertive, bold, and brave and stoic. That is very important to, be a high value woman. Why? Because again, it serves as a filter to cut out all the BS experiences from your life. So you have to have those barriers and boundaries in place, but your essence remains very feminine. Right? Your approach is feminine. Your heart is open. You are childlike. And when I say childlike, I don't mean giggling like a crazy, silly little sassy girl. What I mean is you are open to learn. You're open to life. You're open to life experiences. You're open to adventures. You're open to receive. You're open for love. You're open for family. You're open for sisterhood. You're open for friendships. You're open for all the goodness that the world has to offer. Only then it all comes your way. If you open up yourself and you're ready for that, that's when it all comes to you, because you're the one deserving it right now, right? And in order to deserve everything, you have to get yourself ready and prepared for that. And high value women don't believe in terms like, you want to attract a high caliber man, for example, then be a high caliber woman in terms of earn the same amount of money, go out in the workspace and prove yourself that you are the woman of today's age and the modern women, and prove yourself you're this and prove yourself you're that. A feminine woman has nothing to prove to the world. As I said, she just is. She just exists. Her essence is just feminine, and that's that. She doesn't have to act a certain way to prove anything to the world. She just is. So with a feminine woman, there's either going to be sisterhood with you, the kind of vibes with you, or nothing at all. She's either going to be in your team or nothing at all. She's either going to be your girlfriend or nothing at all. She's either going to be your wife or nothing at all. She's either going to be your friend or nothing at all. They do not entertain anything that's just not right, that just doesn't sit well. These many times, every time I do a Q&A on my Instagram, many people ask me, I'm dealing with a toxic friend. I'm dealing with toxic this, toxic that. Why did you attract toxicity in the first place? Some of you all are in your relationships, which is not the first relationship, by the way. You're in your 3rd, 4th, 5th relationship, and yet you're still attracting toxic people. Doesn't that tell you that there's something wrong with you? You haven't opened your eyes yet. You don't still know that you need some healing to do. You need some coaching. You need some therapies. You need some healing. You haven't done your inner work. You haven't opened up your chakras yet. You haven't even cleansed your aura yet. When you haven't done the inner work and haven't cleansed your aura yet, how do you expect to vibe better? How do you expect your energy to be better? How do you expect to manifest better? How do you expect to be somebody of quality when insides are messed up, but you're working on the lashes and the lipsticks? How do you expect anything of quality to come into your life when you are not quality yourself? Tell me, when you buy any product, you want to see that it's durable, right? It's strong. Every product you buy, you want to see the inside and out has to be perfect. It doesn't just have to look gold on the outside, but inside is all plastic. Well, that's not quality then now, is it? So you have to polish your insides also, not just paint yourself gold from the outside. It's the inside. And this is a sisterly advice. If you are finding yourself attracting same patterns all the time and you're always in a mess and you think this is the best you can do and nothing better you can attract because that's the only amount of self-worth you've set for yourself, well, then there's something wrong with you. You need some healing. You need some therapies. You need a coach on your side that can put you in the right mindset and the right direction, connect you to the right people, because only then you'll be able to enter a new era, because you all deserve that. Because who told you you didn't? Somebody in your childhood told you that? You tell this to yourself now every single day, the same story. Why? You can do so much better, and you know that right now. All you need to do, you need to cleanse your aura. You need to fix that nervous system. You need to calm down your system. You need to do some inner work and heal that traumatized child and give some love to that traumatized child, so you can stop believing in all these random stories you were told, because these stories are very low quality, very, very low quality. So every time you come to me, I'm dealing toxic, toxic, toxic. Okay, have you done the work on yourself? Because why are you still dealing with toxic? As a grown adult woman, why there is everything still toxic in your life? The same goes for both men and women, by the way. Men cannot be high quality men either if they keep attracting every single woman that's actually toxic. Well, what's going on with you? Something is not right with you. That's why you're attracting all of those people. Stop blaming other people. It's on you. If you are able to take responsibility, to take accountability and say, do you know what? That's true. Something is wrong with me. I need some work to be done on myself. That's when you start becoming a high value woman. And you're like, okay, do you know what? I want to learn from this person, or let me go to therapy, or let me just see what's going on with me. Let me get professional help. Let me open up to this. Let me open up to life and all the possibilities and see what can we do with me so I can actually improve my life. This is now this is high quality mentality, right? Now this is a high value woman, because she knows, hey, do you know what? I know there's something wrong with me. Let me fix this thing. You don't just get injured and just wait around there for the wound to heal and just meanwhile just watch it and just carry on with your life. You don't do that. You heal that wound, right? You do something about it. You put something on it. You try to heal it. You put some medication. You show it to the doctor. You do something about it. So when your inner child is so wounded and so traumatized, you don't do nothing to help that child. Well, now that's evil. And every time you'll ask a high quality woman about what her thoughts are on this, she's going to tell you you're an evil, selfish person because you're not even helping your own inner child. That makes you selfish and that makes you evil. It does not make you high quality whatsoever. And when we're talking about high quality women, high caliber women, high value women, they know when things have to be fixed, they gotta be fixed. That's it, point, period, blank. They will be the first ones to, hire that coach, hire that mentor, or make friends with those sisters, go out there, learn from other women, have sisterhood bonds with other women, have really good friendships and connections with other women. They're not the ones putting every woman on the sideline. They're not the ones looking at every lady with a side eye just because they think she's better than us. No, 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 no. They befriend those ladies. They have real sisterhood bonds in their life, and they learn from ladies who are better than them. This is a high quality woman. They're not sitting there in the corner talking bad about every other woman that seems to be doing better than them. No, they sit down with them. They become a part of them. And remember one thing, being feminine never means you have to act extra nice and extra humble with low self-worth and, low self-confidence and trying to degrade yourself all the time just so others accept you. You ever see those ladies that literally look like top 10? But they talk like, oh, I'm so ugly. Oh my God, you are amazing. Oh, I don't even know. I have no brain, so I don't know what to do anyway. I don't know. I just don't think I'm good enough. So I don't know. They keep saying these things just so they can get accepted by the world. And now the world wants you to do that, by the way, right? Have you ever seen when you compliment someone and they're like, really? I'm nice? Do you really like me? Oh my God, thank you. And the next person goes, yeah, you're amazing, you're this, you're that. They pump you up even more, right? Because it satisfies them seeing that you don't even believe in yourself. But now, let's repeat the situation, and let's say somebody compliments you and you say, I know, thank you so much, I appreciate that. Let's say you just know, you accept the compliment. And now watch the other person be like, oh, she's cocky. Oh, you look good? Okay. Yeah, well, do you know what? I think your teeth could be fixed a bit more. Yeah, we could work a little bit on your style, but you're amazing. That's what people will do to you when you are confident and when you own your shit. And I need you to own it. If there is something good about you, own it. If there's something bad about you, own it. Know your dark side, know your light side. You need to know your femininity as a whole. And there is bad parts to you. There's the dark side to you. And there is the right side to you. There's the wrong side to you. There's all these dimensions that you have. You need to look into those and just know everything about you. what are your best features. You need to know what are your best qualities. You need to know what are your worst qualities. What are your worst features. You need to know this yourself. Nobody else has to come and tell you to validate you. You already know it actually because you have done enough self-study. And now this is the biggest point, the biggest key that high value women know. Believe in self-study. Whether it's reading books, Googling, taking the class, working with other coaches. Listen, recently Sophia Richie got married. Guess what? She completely rebranded herself, completely changed her whole image, her whole branding, her whole clothing style, her image, everything she changed. She hired coaches, she worked on herself, she married very well. She leveled up in life for real. Right? She positioned herself in the right way with the right people in the right environment. She did that on purpose, and she had a whole professional team working with her, and she had coaches on her side. This is the value of coaches. This is the value of other women being on your side, other quality people being in your team. This is the value that high quality people have because they always have other high quality people working with them, along with them in their same team, rooting for them. They don't turn people against them all the time, triggering everybody and being triggered yourself, because that makes you alone. And if you believe too much in alone, isolation, again, that's masculine, right? Alpha men, sometimes they walk alone like lions do. It's not for you as a feminine lady to be walking alone all the time. You need people on your side. You need a support system. You need girlfriends that you can talk to. It's good for your mental health. You need sisterhood. You need bonds with other people. You need to know the right people. You need mentors on your side, other ladies, other aunties that you can look up to, that you can learn something from. The only problem that a lot of ladies are forgetting how to be a high value woman, even though our grandmothers were all high value women, by the way. Why have we forgotten it, especially in the West? Because you have lost touch with your sisters. You have lost touch with sisterhood completely. You're hating your own sisters. You hate your own cousins. You hate your own aunties. You're triggered by every person, left, right, center. You're either busy triggering them or they're triggering you. Everybody is walking with broken souls, and the inner child is all traumatized, and you're all hating each other and traumatized by each other and triggering each other. How does that help you? This kind of isolation is no. This does not exist in a high quality person's life, whether it's a man or a woman. Men believe in brotherhood also very strongly, especially the high quality men. Alpha high quality men, they have brotherhood. Point, period, blank. There is no debate about that. Similarly, high quality women will always have either like a really good example and a mother figure in their life that's like a really good example, or they will have elderly sisters that are like great, or if not, they'll have female cousins. They will have someone in their surroundings, and if no one, they will go search for that coach. They will go search for that big sister they never had. They will go and make friends with people like that. They will always have a support system, because that is being a high value person. You're not just alone. Everybody hates me, I hate everybody, so I'm going to be alone. This is not high quality. Remember that. Let's talk about our third point. Very, very important. Now, whether you have a personal brand on social media, a lot of ladies that are in my course, that are in my coaching programs, they have a certain business. They sell services, they sell a product online, they always have a presence on social media, let's say. So they want to sell more, they want to present themselves and create that trusting brand. And so if you have that, or even if you don't, I am telling you, personal branding is very important. Now, whether you post on social media or whether you don't, you are a walking, talking brand in your own life. Point, period, blank. You have to become the main character of your own life. Personal branding is a part of that, right? You all are personal brands. So the quality of a high value woman in terms of personal branding, they are very much into self-investments. They will always invest in themselves. Why? Because it enhances your image. It enhances your branding. So let's say investing in things like skincare, your maintenance. I don't know what ladies do, Botox or hair care, or getting the bi-weekly blow dries done, or your colors or your haircuts, or having that gym membership, or go to the Pilates and yoga classes with other female friends, and all the things that ladies do. They are never cheap with themselves, right? If you are someone who goes out only to shop because it's sales, Now you are not being very generous with yourself, right? So step out of that mindset, because it's not very high quality when you're only always looking for discounts. A discount mindset is not really high quality. And I'm telling you, as a female, I need you to do so well that you don't even think about budgets. There's no such thing. You want it, you get it, and that's it. And that's the kind of abundance I want you to step into, enter into that new era. You can do that very easily with the Top 10% Women Frequency course, because again, it teaches you the frequency of abundance. So you can step into that and make things happen very easy for yourself, with ease and grace, because that's how it's supposed to be. So being a high quality woman means you're very generous with yourself. You always step into abundance and you think, do you know what? If I want something, well, I'll get it. Even if it means getting it full price, that's what I'm going to do. Because once you start stepping into that kind of approach, more and more and more just comes in your life. And that's very high quality. Again, that's a high quality experience of life, when you get more and more and more all the time. The more you spend, well, the more you get. No problem whatsoever. You don't have to sit down and think and budget and write down everything. No. You're ladies, you're females, you flow. Things flow to you because you're a female. It doesn't have to be structured and planned. That's masculine. You relax. So next time you're going to invest in skincare, you know, your weekly, monthly maintenance, whatever it is that you do it with full care, full heart, full price. And then tell me how you feel. Tell me how you feel. You're going to instantly step into riches when you start to do that. Get into that course that you have always eyed and wanted to do. No matter who it is, work with that coach, work with that sister, work with that brother, work with your auntie. Whatever you have around you think is high quality, go and mingle with those people for a while and then tell me how you feel afterwards, because it's 100% going to unlock a new potential that you probably didn't even know you had. Next time you go and buy clothing, watch some clothing pieces first. Check them online. This is the style I want. This is timeless. This is classic. You know, this I can have for many, many seasons. I'm going to get this. I don't bother to go to the sales racks anymore. Forget about that. I don't want to do that. I want to have pieces that's going to stay with me forever. And oh my God, they look amazing. Every time I wear them, I feel like $1,000,000. And I'm telling you, you'll never be able to enter into that rich experience of life and that abundance when you're always wearing cheap clothes, always wearing cheap things. Everything has to be cheap from the sales rack. Your whole wardrobe is from the sales rack. When I open your wardrobe and I see it and it's like, oh dear, that's like a discount store. It doesn't feel rich to me. It doesn't feel abundant to me. It doesn't feel high quality to me. And yes, now you may debate, high quality doesn't mean you have to have everything expensive. Yeah, not everything has to be expensive. I mean, my bobby pins are very cheap. They're probably even sometimes from Pound Shop. That doesn't matter. But your overall branding, sorry, always matters. We can always tell who is dressed neat with style and who's dressed from a sales rack. You can always tell. You can always tell when somebody is a little rough on the edges and has a little bit tackiness to them. You can always tell. There's nothing refined about that, right? So no matter how much you debate, your personal branding is very, very, very important. Well, high quality women know the more they invest in themselves, the more they get out of life. And I'm spilling secrets right here that normally I charge thousands for and everybody else does the same, because this is really important, potent kind of information that you're going to always need in your life. Because stepping into riches and abundance is all about energy. And you cannot get the energy of abundance being in sales item all the time with dirty, tacky stuff sticked onto your t-shirts. Well, you're never going to step into your riches. You're never going to improve the quality of experiences and improve the quality of people that you attract in your life looking a certain way, being a certain way, or talking a certain way. And that is why personal branding is very important. You want an image that presents the real new you. What's your new identity? You know, so in the course, let's say I teach about, entering that new identity, entering that new era of womanhood who has it all together. How does she do that? She enters into that new energy. She enters the new frequency. And when you enter that, it's like, wow, well, that's a rich experience. And when you start, having those rich experiences, you don't want to go backwards anymore. Now you don't want to go back. And since you don't want to go back, you step into another frequency which unlocks more abundance. Because now you have decided you're not going to go back. And when you decide you're going to keep moving forward or going to stay here and maintain this, Well, guess what? That's exactly then what's going to happen, because you've entered into the frequency. So more and more and more of that you want is going to come your way. And high quality women always know that. They don't go backwards, do they? They'll keep going forwards. If not, they'll maintain where they're at. And this is like $1,000,000 gem I'm throwing right here. Personal branding is everything. In this day and age, whether you're walking and talking to strangers or within your family, your personal brand matters. People remember you a certain way depending on how you come across, depending on your energy, your frequency, your aura. And that is why people always sometimes maybe get triggered by you, or they have a negative association with you only because your inner child was shining through and she was crying for help and she had very negative energy. And so people can always sense that. People are not stupid. They can always sense when you have like a worn out, exhausting, bad energy, because your inner child is still crying. Okay, yeah, you have that lipstick on, your inner child is still crying, and when that happens, people can sense something about you which is a little off. You ever met these people where it's like, wow, everything is amazing on the surface, but something is off about that person, I just don't know what it is really? Well, there's something, right? But next time, remember, the inner child is crying, I'm telling you. So high quality women are always pretty, always well put together. And I don't mean full glam, full on couture. No, no, no. I mean neat and clean, polished and presentable, and that's it. Hair, nails, lashes is basic stuff. Natural looks, nice looks, basic stuff. Good skincare, basic stuff. Botox maintenance, basic stuff. So many of you ladies are still fighting about getting Botox and stuff. Oh my God. Some of you get it. It's, you know what? It's become a thing where you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. Don't fight about it. It is what it is. You can fight about it all day, all you want. High quality women always go to the clinics. Okay, they are getting their facials done, honey. They're getting the Botox done because that's what they want to, and that's that. You fight about it. They're going and getting it done, and they're looking great, by the way. I don't know what you are looking at. You see a certain few examples that probably have messed things up, and you're like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Well, that's the minority. That's not majority of the people. That's like a random rare case here and there, only because that person probably got obsessed with all these procedures. A sensible person is normal and they do it and they look great. That's it. So high quality women are never lazy. If they have to get certain things done and they think it's going to improve their personal brand, yes, they're getting those teeth fixed. If they have a crooked nose, guess what? They're getting that fixed because they want to, because they can afford. They have a man to pay for that. They have their partner. They have their husband to pay for that. If not, they have their father. If not, they have a business that makes them enough money. They can afford it all. Okay? They are getting what they want. They are doing what improves their personal brand, what gives them more confidence, regardless of what people around them say. Listen, you will always sit down with people and they will tell you, don't lose that weight. Oh my God, no, you're gonna look skinny. Like this, you look very nice. Of course, people want to keep you at a comfortable level. It's only when you meet other high quality women and they start telling you the truth and it's like bitter bombs they throw your way and it hurts your feelings, because they will tell you, no honey, do you know what? I think you're gonna really lose 4 kilos right now. Yeah, that's what I think. No, you know what? I really think you need to fix those teeth. I really think you need to fix that nose. Yeah. High quality women will tell you. They will tell you, sit with normal people, sit with Uber girls, and they'll be like, the more you degrade yourself, the more they're going to be like, no, no, oh my God, you're so pretty. No, oh my God, no way. They're not going to tell you the truth. They will want to keep you there where you're at, because for them, it means less competition, right? If you improve yourself amongst all these Uber girls, they're going to start hating you now because now you've improved. Now you're way too good for them. Why would they want that? Of course, everybody tries to keep you where you're at. Don't improve, because otherwise it's going to trigger me. So don't go up, stay right here, right? So you can never ask other average, random, normal people, hey, I want to do this. What do you think? No, no, no. Go ask a coach. They will tell you what to do. Go ask that high quality woman you have seen in your life. Is it your mother? No. Is it your mother's sister? A lot of you have aunts who are very high quality. Is it her? Is it her daughter? Is it your auntie's daughter? Is it, I don't know, is it your neighbor? You know someone, okay? You know someone who's high quality. You know some friend whose mother is probably high quality. Ask them. They will tell you brutally. Because high quality people will always tell you like it is. It's always brutal honesty. If you ask their opinion, they will politely tell you, hey, little bit you can do this. You'll be fine. That's it. Gracefully, they will tell you, yes, you got to do this. And that's the people you need to start asking questions to, okay? Not the random people that fear that you will be too good for them to fit into their group anymore. They will never be able to be honest with you, and high quality people always know that, okay? So be a high value woman, and I hope that this video helped you. Watch part number 1 if you want to. This was part number 2, and of course if you want to take it up a notch and you really want to step into abundance and really be the high quality woman and embody the essence of a high quality woman, then do the course. It's going to help you enter the new era and your new identity. Top 10% Women course, ladies. I'll see you on the other side, and well, I'll come back with part number 3, hopefully. And if you guys have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. Any questions regarding high value men, high quality women, ask them, and I may just mention some of the points in my next video. So I'll see you next time in part number 3. And you can always follow me on Instagram if you wish to. I'm quite active on Instagram. Thinking to now come on TikTok, but I'm not very good at using TikTok, honestly. I'm a little scared of TikTok, I'm gonna be honest. So I have to do some cleansing work and sleep on it when it comes to TikTok, and maybe journal a little bit about TikTok. But I'm just not taking it as seriously right now, so we'll see about that, okay? But probably if you guys give me a little bit motivation and encouragement about TikTok, it will make it a little bit more easier for me, because I do fear, like, you know, a strange social media platform where I've not been, and it's like, oh my god, how are the people gonna be there? Because I have heard some crazy stories about being on TikTok. People are not as kind, but I don't know. You gotta tell me that in the comments below. I shall see you in the next video. This was me, your self-development coach, Lady Esha. Thank you for watching. Bye.